Well, holy shit, it's time for Mr. Evilcheese previews. Yeah, buddy.
Hey, this is Mr. Evilcheese, and I'm here to give you my thoughts on the exciting news that Mcfarlane Toys is going to now make 10-inch action figures of The Walking Dead. Yeah! I think it's really awesome, however, I'm not completely happy with it, so I'll explain what I mean by that. So, here we go.
Here he is, Daryl Dixon, the first 10-inch Walking Dead figure by Mcfarlane Toys. I'll just read the short little info on this just so you know what it says. It says, Mcfarlane Toys' Daryl Dixon Deluxe figure features the exact likeness of the actor, taken from a full 3D scan of the actor himself, Norman Reedus. The 10-inch Daryl figure is portrayed in his iconic angel-stitched biker vest and includes removable poncho, hunting knife, and crossbow. Keep a lookout for this awesome deluxe figure this November. And don't forget about the Walking Dead Series 4 action figures. Hit stores this October. Pretty sure at least Series 3 and Series 4 were done with this 3D scanning, and I think that's why the figures look so amazingly accurate. But this 10-inch figure, it's also got the scan, and it really shows because that really looks like Daryl Dixon there. Really looks like Norman Reedus. It's awesome, I think. I'm happy with the choice of clothes that they gave him. They got his jacket on, and then over top of that he has his vest with the wings on it, which I'm guessing probably most people would pick this as their favorite outfit that he wears. So that's pretty awesome. He's also got his longer hair that he seemed to grow within a matter of a few days in Walking Dead Season 3. And that's pretty cool. I like the longer hair, I guess. It is weird though, if you watch the first episode of Season 3 and then watch the finale, his hair is so much longer, and I'm pretty sure the whole Season 3 only spanned like maybe, a week at the most, I don't know. But whatever, that's unrelated to this figure. But as for the scale, like I was saying, it's 10-inch scale, but I'm not, I'm happy because you can see lots of detail, and the detail that won't be lost if he was shrunk down to 4 inches, like the other figures, 4 or 5 inches, whatever they are. Problem is, he's almost too big now. I complained before because the other ones were too small, and now they're making him too big. I mean, the problem with that for me is just that I would like him to be about 6-7 inches, because most other of the horror figures that I have are 6 to 7 inches, and they're a lot taller than the Walking Dead figures. But now this Daryl is going to be way taller than my 6 to 7 inch scale figures, so it's going to be just as big of a difference. So it's like basically the Walking Dead figures can only hang out with each other. They can't hang out with any other toys because they're not to scale with anything else. And this is the only figure that I could find that I have that is 10 inches. And he's a 7-inch scale figure, but because he's a giant in the game, they made him a lot bigger. So he's almost 10 inches tall. I mean, that's about the size that the Daryl figure will be when he comes out compared to the Walking Dead 5-inch figures. And here you can see how much bigger he'll be than a 7-inch figure, because that pinhead is 7-inch scale. So, it's going to be pretty big. Another problem about this figure that's kind of bugging me is he doesn't seem to have many joints. I mean, this says this is not a final product, so they may add the joints later. I hope they do, because it really does not look like there's any joints in his knees, no joints in the elbows. So basically he's going to be stuck in the pose, kind of like the Shane Walsh figure is stuck in a shotgun pose. Even if you take the shotgun out of his hand, he's still stuck in that pose. So hopefully they do add some joints to this. I don't know, some people might not want them because the joints will take away a little of the detail, but I don't know, I'd like the joints in there, personally. I mean, tell me what you think about that. The price of this figure is $34.99, they're saying, which is pretty expensive, I guess. I mean, he is a 10-inch figure, so you would expect to pay a little more. And I guess I'd have to see it in person to decide if the detail and the paint application, everything is worth $35. My guess is I'm probably going to get this figure, even if it is $35, just because, it's Daryl, it's Walking Dead, it's big ass figure, it's probably going to be awesome. But still, 35 seems a little steep, but I really doubt that'll hurt the sales of it because this figure is probably going to sell out. That'll be hard to find. I mean, I'm sure they're going to make more. Not going to make the mistake they did with the first series and not make enough of Daryl. I said in my other videos, I never got the first Daryl because when they first came out, I didn't like the scale. I didn't think I wanted the Walking Dead toys, or I didn't like that 5-inch size. And then later I seen the comic Michonne and I ended up buying it. And then at Walmart I seen the biter and the walker, and I got them. They were on sale, and that made me start getting them all. But couldn't get Daryl because he was sold out and he was way too expensive. He's up to around $200 to $300 now. No way I'm paying that. But my guess is they'll probably make a little bit more of this one. The description says that he comes with his removable poncho, which is awesome, a hunting knife, and his crossbow. I'm not sure how the poncho will go on. It'll probably be similar to Michonne's poncho, hood, whatever you call that thing, cloak, that just kind of like slides on top and you can slide it off. It's probably how the poncho will be. Or it could be real cloth, who knows. Also in the description they talk about the figures like it's a new line, so this isn't going to be the only one. However, it's the only one announced so far. But they say the Daryl Dixon figure 10-inch will be released in November of 2013. And the way they word that, they make it sound like the Daryl Dixon figure is coming out by itself. It's not like there's going to be more in the series releasing at the same time as Daryl, which kind of sucks. Although, I guess that makes it a little bit easier to buy them because they're expensive. But hopefully they'll release like some info on the other figures that they'll make. I assume there'll probably be a Rick pretty early on. Hopefully a Michonne, because Michonne's up there with possibly my favorite, maybe second favorite character on the show. So I really want them to make a Michonne. But yeah, Rick's like probably a given. I would assume they'd probably make some of the walkers, but who knows? And it makes me wonder if there'll be a scaled down version of this figure, like a 5-inch one. Because since I have all the other 5-inch ones, it'd be nice to have a Daryl to put there. Still, I would like a 6 or 7-inch line, but now that they have the 5-inch and are going to have this 10-inch, I doubt they're going to make a third series which would have like 7-inch scale. I don't think they're going to have 3 different sizes of them. That's unlikely, I think. Despite a few gripes I have with it, I'm still pretty happy they're making this, so I'm excited. So what do you people think? You think it sucks? You think it's awesome? What are your thoughts on this figure? Well, if we get some more preview pictures of this figure, some better ones, better quality ones, then maybe I'll make another little preview video or something. Or especially if there's some info on some other characters in this 10-inch line. And thanks for watching. This is Mr. Evilcheese. Goodbye. Click on one of these pictures to see the review, or subscribe.